Hello and welcome back to Rick's Kit. It's been a while. So, what am I doing? What have I been doing? Nothing. I just needed the break. But I am back, and as you can see from the picture down here, we are doing the Star Wars Perfect Grade 1/72nd scale Millenium Falcon model kit from Bandai, and I've got a set of Starfighter colours which should be reasonably the correct colours for the kit. It's quite extensive. I mean, I've been after this kit for a long time. It has lighting included in the kit. It lights up the cockpit and the ramp, and also the legs and the engine on the Falcon by LEDs. There's a lot of parts. A hell of a lot of parts. I have been studying videos on it. So these are all the sprues. And there's another page of sprues there. Decal sheet. Comprehensive decal sheet. Down here we've got, it's up to, it's all the little tiny decals that have to go across the ship. In total, the decal count is 285, which is a lot of decals. I am not looking at these decals on the ship. I want to paint these if I can. It's the same with the cockpit decals, the outside decals for the cockpit here. I don't want to put those on either. We have photo etch, and I can't remember what those are for, but I think they're stickers of some sort. We will be using the cockpit decals. I've had a look online for a different lighting kit, but after what I've paid for this kit, I can't really afford that expense, so I'm going to have to do some a little bit of DIY around this to get this to light up where I want it to light up, how I want it to light up, should I say. I should be going back over a video to do that. So that's the decals. Hell of a lot. Okay, we're back again. So this is rough. This is where we're at. Okay, so I'll have to take this off the front. So we have the cockpit done. It's probably not going to show you very well because there's too much light. Wait, focus. No, we're not going to focus. If we can get focus from... There you go. So that's all been hand painted. Decals on the back. And you've got ginger-haired Luke by the look of it. And Luke and Leia in the back, and then you've got Han and Chewie in the front. The back light's up. At least some of it does. Let me find the control box. Hang on. We're not plugged in. There we go. Now we're plugged in. Right, so let's turn that on. We're probably not going to see it. So that's the amount of light, unfortunately, that's coming through. You can see there and there. I might have to take this top bit back off again and drill the hole so it puts more light into there, because I mean that's quite dim for what there is. Let's turn that off. The reason the canopy or the front is closed off inside, so I sprayed it black. Now, showing on the photographs, it looks black, but when you delve deeper, it's actually grey inside. Most of that should be showing up as grey inside here as well. I mean, I probably got crucified by Star Wars fanatic. No, it's black, it's black. Sorry, but the photographs don't show it as black. They show it as white or grey. It's just the way the studio was set up. Lots of intricate, delicate parts going on here. We're not going to. Don't think we're going to get a. Yeah, right. So you see the well, sort of. There's a bar that runs across here. There you go. That's a very single, delicate piece. This back end has got delicate pieces on it. I mean, not freaking well see it. There it is. But look at the size of that thing. Big fat fingers. That's a tiny little piece, that is. Goes together well, though. I will say that. It is going together well. Usual Bandai. Everything snaps. Everything snaps together. Yes, there are noticeable seam lines, and once the outer's been painted, we're going to have to slot a bit of glue down on the inside here just to hold the canopy frame together. And I'll quickly show you sprue eye. That is all very, very thin, delicate pieces which will break. Yeah, not looking forward to some of those. I've already put a couple in. I mean, if you look, for instance, this, look at that horrible tiny little piece there, number 15. Very, very small, very tiny. So that's where we're at with that. We are now doing this portion of the Falcon. I don't know what you call those, unfortunately, because I'm not a nerd of Star Wars. I like Star Wars, but I'm not into it. I do know some of the parts. Greeblies, I think they call them. So here, this here, that's the back deck of a Matilda tank. I don't think it's this side. And on the other side, back deck of a Panther tank with a road wheel in the top in the middle. Around the outside edges, are we going to focus on this? Come on, focus. Give me some focus. No. Okay, we're not. But just here is a Tiger grill. And I think we've got a radiator just there. There is another Tiger grill here. So these are back deck grills, the ones on the back. This is a gearbox off of a tank, but I'm not sure which one, unfortunately. Judging by the fact that it's mostly German and a bit of English on there, I would say is probably what it is. Right in the centre there. Probably we're not going to see it very well, but that's tank tracks just here. Doesn't want, there you go. Tank tracks across there. So yeah, loads of lovely little bits and pieces, and as we know that the majority of Star Wars stuff was made up of hundreds of 1/35 and 1/72 scale tank, aeroplane, truck kits, and you know that's the magic of Star Wars, especially the Falcon Star Wars vehicle. And this is a gearbox off a truck. Not sure which truck, but it's the gearbox off a truck. So yeah, and there, this side here. Not sure, I think you can't really see it very well, but that's a chassis off of a car. Or maybe an armoured car. We've got the exhaust system, you've got the engine there, and you've got a slight slant off the front, so it may be an armoured car or something, but that's a chassis off of that. Here we've got a mantlet. Looks like it might be, ignore those two pieces, it could be a Panther. So yeah, if you get this kit, you will recognise loads of bits and pieces in it. Loads of bits and pieces from model kits. So not being into like aircraft very much, I don't really know the aircraft parts, but this is an aircraft part, by the way. This is another fighting vehicle part. See that? Without that piece there, this deck here looks like a half track, an SDKFZ 251 half track deck, or maybe an American half track deck, but that's what that is. So yeah, plenty of Greeblies in it. I'm moving on to doing this piece here now, so that makes up that side, and then you're going to get a repeat on the other side. So, a couple of pages to go through on that, and we'll be done. I need to paint those pieces in the middle though, so these bits have got to be sprayed before they go between the other bits. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Hello, back again. So this is the one of the finished sides of the very front of the Falcon. What I will suggest, if you do have one of these kits, is be careful of these. These are on the eye sprue, they're very delicate, like I've already said. I've already broken one. And, well, actually I've broken about 2 or 3, to be honest with you. Yeah, they are very fragile. I've broken this one on here. And I broke one here. That one there is the one that's broken there, which goes down in there, so I'll have to put super glue on there. Lots of filly little bits, again quite a few like Greeblie type things. You got the gun mantlet that I showed you earlier, and then you've got an exhaust system just here. I'm not sure what this piece is. There's a gun cradle. There's another gun cradle, which I think is quite amusing. You've got a gun cradle here, and then you've got the gun itself attached to the gun cradle, which I find is quite interesting. So that's where I'm going to leave it for now. Thank you for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers, as I always do. And, you know, once more apologise because I haven't been around for about 6 months due to issues beyond my control. So thank you very much for watching. New Year's upon us, and I aim, hopefully, I do aim to get back on here on a regular basis and give you what you subscribe to my channel for, and that's model builds. So, from me to you, have a great new year, and I'll see you in 2026. Thank you. Bye bye for now.